Now we're having a debate internally right now in the QuietKat Habitat Solutions hunting clan, but we're wondering, you know, there's always that age-old debate. I do not like riding an ATV to the tree stand. It's really, really bad. You know, when deer can hear you, it allows them to pattern us a lot more than we can pattern them. And so it can be a really bad thing. There's a couple different methods that I really enjoy. You know, one, I walked almost everything. We walk typically in Coon Valley, up and down hills. We're walking in 40 minutes to a stand. You know, timbered settings, non-trail, non-access. And we just learned to avoid the bedding areas in the afternoon when we're going in. We learned to avoid the feeding areas in the morning when we're going in. And the whole point of that access is we're trying to get in and out without ever spooking deer. And so if our food plots or our blinds are setting us up for spooking deer, then you're better off not having those food plots in the first place. Now in this case right here, QuietKat access, we have 2.3 miles of field edge around here, real skinny property. So we're able to move in and out. I can get up into that redneck, and you can see this wall of cover right here. And so I can come in from behind. You can actually see our house in the background right over there. So just slipping through in here. We don't have any food plots planted between here and the house because I want to be able to slip in and out. And so I can see in a lot of ways, morning access, for example, if I want to get back in here, and we can go down. I have a trail that goes all the way down the bottom back here. We have trails behind me that go down to the bottom. So I can slip in around this food source, food plot that we have right here and get in, and without spooking deer. We're going to have switchgrass edging in this location all the way back. So we're going to have a lot of switchgrass so we can get in and out, not expose ourselves to the field. You can see where the field extends right out here. We actually have some of our property back here, so we'll get some switchgrass in this location quite a bit. So we can use a tunnel of access to quietly get in and out, whether we're walking or especially using the QuietKat, which will make some quick access that we're not used to currently. We're used to walking a long ways. Now the other thought, you know, we have a Kubota RTV that we use a lot. That's our work machine now out on the property. I had one in the back in the day in the early 2000s to mid 2000s. I put a lot of hours on it, and it was a lot of fun for the family too. A lot of rides, but that was my carrying machine for tree stands and ladders and seed, fertilizer, lime, everything. I hauled a trailer to even help me haul more with it, use a trailer often. What's really nice about that is it's diesel sound. The deer are used to diesel out in these fields. I've seen properties where people take a tractor back to drop hunters off in the woods, quarter mile, and deer aren't used to that tractor back there or that diesel noise. And I do feel that it does spook the deer. Really cool aspect though, and I've used this for years. Going back to when we used to even step off the side rail of a pickup to a stand. But getting picked up in the evening in something diesel is outstanding. So if I'm covered up in deer and I can't get out of the blind, or I have deer behind me out in the ag fields, pretty cool that I can call Diane or one of the kids and they can come pick me up, or I can actually come pick them up. I'd rather Diane sitting out here enjoying this and use the Kubota to come in here, diesel sound, just get right in, keep driving, and get out of here. So most importantly though, I wouldn't use that Kubota back in the woods, you know, deep, to go into a tree stand and take that noise that they're not used to and project it in there. Great work machine, great for picking up people in these blinds when there's a lot of deer swallowing them up and they can get in and out. QuietKat is an incredible option, especially out here where we have all this field edge. We're gonna be lots of switchgrass edging so that we can get in and out and not spook deer quietly. And of course, the number 3 way that we're gonna get in and out is walking, which is what we've done for years. I shot my buck in Pennsylvania about an hour and a half back last year. I enjoy those hikes, and we have some incredible hikes we can hike down this ravine and in. But either way, bottom line is we want to get into that redneck blind. We have this thick edging right here, and it opens up into this food plot. This is something I'm not used to hunting, as far as having a hidden food plot that I can actually get in and out without spooking deer. Whether it's a QuietKat or the Kubota, we're gonna be able to get in there. And what we did here is we've actually we put some layers of corn right back here. So we're gonna have several rows of corn, and that's that last stop for those deer, so they can eat the green food that's gonna be in here in the form of brassica, peas, late planted peas and beans, top dressed with rye. So we're giving them enough green to last the entire season. and then we have this corn on the outside that they can hit and then go extend out in the ag fields. I want to have the only corn around here standing in November, December, within a half mile of here, and that's really going to help complement what we're trying to do with changing the fall food, changing the fall cover, and then giving us that switchgrass edging. So whether it's QuietKat or the Kubota, we're going to make uses for access in and out, and definitely you can count on I'll be walking a long ways to a lot of stands this year. And it's been a fun day today. We're getting some plantings done, some switchgrass around the house, and some corn installed. Brandon from First Choice Food Plots is here, and at the same time he's trying to hide right over here by the camera, but John Kampf is here from Northwoods Whitetails, so really cool. How far of a drive is it from home? About 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah, so he and Steph, his kids, are out, and we'll try to get some dinner tonight. And so this is fun because with the lease properties I've had, with the property up in the UP I had, it was out in the middle of nowhere. But with this right now, we're already able to have some family and friends over, get out on the property, go for some rides, and truly enjoy the land for what it's all about. And to treat having John come and deliver some seed personally today.
This is pretty cool to see how this takes shape. You could just, you came down here, one of the first things I said is something big's gonna die down in that corner. It's impressive how it's getting laid out here. It really is. There's a little piece of heaven in Minnesota.
It's cool because the previous landowner, he watched a lot of my videos, and so he set it up for access and trying to get in and out. I have to go stop by his property in a couple weeks, I'm sure. The previous owner, I'm looking forward to that. He bought a much bigger piece, so if you can imagine. But being able to add the fall cover, the fall food, the switchgrass edging, and then to get into stuff like this. These are those late season hunts. Diane loves hunting out of the rednecks. I'm not saying I don't. I shot a nice muzzleloader buck out of last year, but to be able to come in and look at these hidden fall food sources, what you specialize in, in the summer buildup. We're actually going to another plot here really quick, and we're going to add the summer blend to buckwheat. It's a soil builder blend, and can't wait to do that. We'll bring that to you too on that small little hunting plot. That's a little bit different setup. This is kind of a mega hunting plot to me, kind of crazy. You can get in and out, not spook deer here. And that big buck Negan is right in the back corner back there, so we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that he's here this fall so we can have a little close-up look at him if we can. So we'll bring it to you, hopefully. And John, appreciate you coming and helping out today too.
It's been my pleasure. This is pretty cool to see how this is coming together.
Yeah, it's been a good day.